What does a recruiter do except for ghost people and just leave them hanging? Well, this is actually what recruiters do. They work with companies that have job openings. So, for example, Amazon might have an opening for a sales rep. Their recruiting team will go out into the market, they'll post the job, they'll interview the people that apply for the job. Then, if they don't feel like anybody applied for the job that was a fit, or the hiring manager says, yep, I see everybody that applied, I'm not happy with those resumes, then they'll have the recruiter go out and actually find candidates for that position. So they'll do that with their own internal recruiters. Now, if their internal recruiters can't find a good candidate, or the hiring manager thinks they can't find a good candidate and they still need to find someone, that's when they'll go to somebody like myself, who is an agency recruiter, and they'll actually pay an agency recruiter to find a candidate. And a lot of times agency recruiters are reaching out to people that already have jobs. So, for example, going back to the Amazon example where they're looking for a sales rep, they might go to another tech company and find a sales rep, or another logistics or distribution company and find a sales rep that's a fit. So literally, recruiters work for companies, because that's who's paying them, to find candidates for those open roles. A lot of people get confused around recruiting because they think that recruiters' jobs are to help you as a candidate find a job. And that would be more of a resume writer or a career coach, or a resume coach or job search coach, somebody with that type of title. Or there's now a new thing called reverse recruiting, which is where you actually pay someone to apply for jobs for you, to help you with interview prep, and to kind of walk you through finding a job. This is also why when you reach out to recruiters, you don't get a response, because their obligation isn't to you, it's to the company. And that's who they care about most, because that's who's paying their bills. With that being said, you might run into a great recruiter that will help you out along the way, but I probably wouldn't have my expectations set. In fact, when you're dealing with most recruiters, you're probably going to get ghosted and have a really bad experience. Sad to say, but that's the truth.